everybody, and welcome to the Glory Reds podcast. And it's your boy Don Benito with the latest on Manchester United. First, Licha is returning very soon. You know, some are even saying that it could be like a new signing for Manchester United. I agree, because you know what? I actually highly rate Lisandro Martinez. The butcher. Second, Delap situation. What happened there? You know, we never really went down that rabbit hole about Liam Delap, why it fell through, how we failed to buy a cheap striker and went to go and buy Benjamin Šeško, who was expensive and actually took long. So we'll dive into that. Adam Wharton. So I need to say this before anything, and I need everybody to understand me. I am a very superstitious human being when it comes to football. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there are certain players that if I know they're good and you know they're good, I don't like to attach myself to them, because you know I don't want that whole emotional damage, if you know what I'm saying. But Adam Wharton, he is another player, another fantasy dream signing that we could have. I know you're gonna be like, but Ben, you talked about Baliba. Nah, he fits Ruben Amorim's system. I did, but I will explain why I prefer Adam Wharton. The next topic that we need to talk about, Paul Scholes. He is questioning Manchester United and Ruben Amorim. Now, this is where people get things twisted, because people like to say the manager bought these players, when in actual fact, it is the regime, it is the upper people that actually make the purchase. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Then there's Manchester United and Barcelona are in for a Mexican wonder kid, Gilberto Mora. And apparently those are the only two clubs that are looking at him. Now, if Barcelona are looking at this Gilberto Mora, and he's from Mexico, South America, I told Manchester United that they need to go and look at South American market. So this is good. However, he's a youngster, he's a wonder kid. We need qualified people now, not people that are going to rise up. Like, it's too late. We need wins now. Last but not least, Joshua Zirkzee. He is pushing for a move away if his situation at Manchester United doesn't change. This story rubbed me off the wrong way, and I'll tell you why. Actually, let me even start with the Zirkzee one. So, Zirkzee, for all we know, like since he arrived here, we've wondered why he's not caught fire, he's not caught in friction. But we all know it's because of his injuries. He comes on, does something, picks up an injury, he's out. He has not had any sort of stability since being at Manchester United. So I honestly think if he is pushing for a move away, which I have got no problem with, I actually think it's a piss take. Because I'm looking at all these players that want Manchester United, like they want to leave. They want to leave and go away and leave us with what? Leave us with what? For example, Kobe wants to leave. Ugarte, he's been told he should bounce, you know. And I'm looking at people that are still there. I'm looking at Zirkzee, wants to leave because he's not getting game time. And then I'm just like, but we were building a squad that was supposed to be, okay, apart from it not qualifying for Europe, but we shouldn't have a lot of injured players. And if we do have some sort of injury crisis, then we've got players to replace those players. Now everybody wants to bounce. Everybody wants to leave because they're not getting fucking game time. Now, honestly, my football thesis, or that theory that I had about us not qualifying for Europe improving us, is absolutely falling apart right now. And it's only falling apart because of us, our club, nothing else. Because I think every other club that follows this regime, you look at AC Milan right now, they are purring. They are flying. And they're not playing European football. That's the point I'm trying to make with us. Arsenal were flying. Yes, they didn't get all those big wins and move up the table very high, but they were winning and they were stable. Chelsea, the same thing. It looked up and down, but they were stable. Now we want to send away players. Like, players want to leave because we're not getting game time. Motherfucker, you have been injured. You're slowly coming in. Where is this demand coming from? Because as far as I know, a lot of these players that are coming back from these little injuries, it is because of they come in, they're not fully fit, they reignite the injury, and we're back to square one. So this Xerxes one, like, it dropped me the wrong way, because I like Xerxes. I like what he does in that number 10 position. I think we need numbers, in times and needs when we've already seen Bruno when he's out of it. Like, he doesn't care about this club. He's like, fuck it. We need other players to step up. Xerxes can be that player. Xerxes, do you remember that game against Arsenal? Huh? We had Rasmus there. Rasmus did a dismal fucking job. Xerxes comes on and oh my God. He's holding players, Saliba, he's twisting and turning, he's breaking ankles. He's doing what we bought him to do. Now he's looking to leave. I don't understand this. So this rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm trying to understand, okay, if Xerxes leaves, then what? Then what? Our squad keeps getting thin. Yes, I understand there's a delicate balance trying to have a big squad and a small squad, or a squad that's just right for the season. It's tricky. Anyway, moving on. Gilberto Mora. Look, we've seen him play in these South American games and stuff, but we have not seen him full package. I personally have not watched him, have not seen him in a full game. So I will not speak as if I'm some expert in Gilberto Mora. But I will say, every time we get linked with the kid that is wanted by Barcelona or Real Madrid, the two powerhouses of football, I'm sorry, you need to pay attention. Because why is Barcelona looking at that guy? Why? Barcelona is, I'm telling you, when it comes to talent, they sniff it out. Like it, even if it is under the mattress or wherever, they will find that talent. Now, Manchester United is in the same conversation. That, I think, to me is a good thing, because we are never in a good conversation when it comes to these big players. The last time we were in a conversation with a big club about a player was Euro, and people forget. People forget about Lenny Euro. It's fine. Did Amorim make a mistake when signing Benjamin Šeško? This topic, to me, it is utter bullshit, because I'll tell you why. I know Rasmus Hojlund right now is on fire. Rasmus is on fire right now for club and country, apparently. He's scoring goals left, right, and center. Now everybody is losing their shit and talking about it. Can I tell you guys something? We had 2.5 years of him not doing what he's doing right now. I need to clarify that, because everybody seems to make Rasmus Hojlund look like he's some freaking Zlatan Ibrahimovic or some Ronaldo R9. Rubbish. He went back to Italy, to a slower league, a league where passing is for snails, where there are gaps and everything there. There is no pressure, no center back that is harassing you 90 minutes. It's not there. Yes, it is the league of the best defensive system. Defending, the art of defending is from Italy. They are the pioneers of world-class defending, Italy. But that doesn't take away on how slow and their league is. Where Scott McTominay, don't get me wrong, Scott McSauce is doing the business. But where Scott McSauce is scoring every other day. Look, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with players leaving the club and doing their thing. I have a problem with people thinking that because they are in another club and they're scoring goals, we were shit. No. They failed to do it with us. So I'm not buying this bullshit of like, oh, Rasmus Hojlund is better than Benjamin Šeško. No, I'm not. I watched for 2.5 years Rasmus Hojlund being pushed, acting like a feather, acting like He has got no backbone. Anytime they touch him, oh, he falls down. And I see it with Dogu. I see that same behavior. I'm starting to think, is it a Danish thing? I saw it. Now he's going to Napoli. Hooray! Everybody's losing their shit. Oh, Rasmus is cooking. He's cooking. My friend, Rasmus was cooking in Italy before he came to United. He came to United, he didn't cook. He gave us glimpses. We told you guys, people keep forgetting that Manchester United will expose you. You need to really be special. Really be special to shine at Manchester United. Which is why I don't understand the piss take that everybody else is taking on Bruno Fernandes. I don't understand it. We are here complaining about Rasmus. Are you fucking joking? Benjamin Šeško hasn't hit the ground running. I understand that. But he is scoring. He slowly started picking up his scoring shoes. Why? And the league is just... Why are people losing their mind? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And there's this thing of like, no, Amorim made these purchases. It is bullshit, guys. These, as a matter of fact, Ruben Amorim has got absolute no veto. Nada, zilch. It is there. Read. No veto. The only guy that had veto was Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag. And Erik ten Hag, unfortunately for him, he won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. He won. He had veto of the players that he wanted. He wanted Casemiro, he wanted De Ligt, he wanted Masraoui, he wanted these players. They came in, they did the job for him. They won him shit. He's gone. Now we bring in a manager with completely different philosophy, system, everything. And we are not providing for him. I don't understand that. So now this is where now all these stupid conversations are coming in. Oh, why did we buy 2 number 10s? Because Bruno is a midfielder. But you guys are not ready for that fucking conversation. Because at this point, Bruno is a number 10. Bruno has always been a number 10. He was a number 10 when he came out, when he was born. Which is a fucking lie. He has got 8 on his fucking forearm. 8. What is an 8? What is a fucking 8? An 8 is a box to box. Number 10. He's a number 10. He's a number 10. Oh, but we're number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Ah, okay. The reason why they bought 2 number 10s is because we have got Bruno as a midfielder. Simple science, simple maths. And to make matters worse, it is not Ruben Amorim that is picking these players. Ruben Amorim, for one, didn't want Benjamin Šeško. He preferred Oli Watkins. Did he get him? No. Are we complaining? No. Because why? Benjamin Šeško's for the future. He's young. He's... Oli Watkins? He's 30. He's finished. Or he's finishing. Or whatever you want to call it. But he's old. But Ruben wanted that Premier League experience. Did he get that? No. Carlos Baliba. Did he get him? No. So can you make it make sense? How are these Amorim signings? So these are the things that piss me off. When people start attaching statements and things to the gaffer or the manager when they don't involve them. The signing of these players, like, he's got no veto. Absolutely no veto. Anyway, moving on. Delap. What happened there? We were on the verge of signing this striker, and thank God we didn't. Because I'm telling, okay, not thank God. I lie. Thank God is too much, because he's a decent striker. He's alright, you know. And you know. But my question is, how in the hell did Liam Delap? Okay, no, it makes sense. Champions League football. I don't know why I'm even wrecking my head around this. Champions League football. Anyway, but apparently it fell apart because of last minute changes. It seems like we were on the verge of signing Delap, which, by the way, would have been a disaster for us. Because think about it. We have just loaned out Rasmus Hojlund. He's gone. He's in Napoli. And then if we had freaking Liam Delap injured, oh my God, then no strike. Now we're playing with 10s. It would have been an absolute disaster. But we didn't have to. You know, he could have. We didn't have to sell Rasmus. We didn't have to let him go. But hey, man, Rasmus' situation was painful. You know, I don't understand why people don't. Context is everything. Context is everything. Rasmus was not working. Like, he's a good, decent striker. His conversion rates are like, they are ridiculous. But man, it just was not working. He was trying so hard at Manchester United. It was becoming painful to watch him. Now, am I going to sit here and take this nonsense that, hey, Rasmus kissing the badge and acting like Manchester United is in the review? Fine. But I don't want you to take a swap at my club. You failed, bro. You thought you were the man. You were not the man. It's that simple. Move on. It's like Rashford coming here and talking, complaining about the inconsistencies in the fact that he is inconsistent is because of the inconsistent environment. Motherfucker, you were part of that mess. Do you understand? That's the only. You see, with Rashford, that's my only pet peeve with him. It's rich coming from him saying, inconsistencies hampered, an inconsistent environment hampered this. Dude, you were the one that was partying it up. You were the one that was going out, not coming to training, being late, doing that shit. You were part of the problem. So I don't understand this nonsense that, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. And I need people to stay off my gaffer's back. I really do. It's annoying. It's unbecoming. And it's, honestly, it's lazy. Because people don't want to think. Bruno Fernandes is not a number 10. He is a player that has got so many attributes. But one thing that he is not, and we need to stop boxing him and making him. And you know what? I don't care if Bruno Fernandes is there moaning, saying he doesn't want to play in the midfield. Because he's a midfielder. That's being spoiled. I'm sorry, that's being spoiled. If he's not a midfielder, then my friend, I don't know. If Bruno Fernandes is just a 10, then I'm 50 years old, or I'm secretly gay or some shit. Like, I don't get it. Like nah, miss me with that. Lisandro Martinez, the butcher, is coming to back. Chop. I hope you guys are excited for Licha, because man, I'm excited. You know, I remember my memory. You know, I was wondering why Sir Alex Ferguson, when he had his brain situation, why he kept on. I watched this documentary, by the way, and this is completely off topic, but it's within what I'm trying to say. Why he kept holding on to his memories, trying to make sure that he doesn't lose his memories. And it's because of situations like this, because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, wow, we keep forgetting a lot about our club. A lot. Licha, just before he got injured, and I know people are going to be like, oh, you're lying. Licha was one of our best players, if not the best player on the pitch. At the time, he was making the right decisions. He was passing. His passing was immaculate. He was breaking those defensive lines from deep. Licha has got a secret weapon pass. Not even Kevin De Bruyne can do this pass. Licha is going to change our game. But he needs time. It's just like Casemiro. It's just like any other old geezer that needs time to get warmed up. He needs time. Licha needs a couple of games. The first couple of games is going to be slow. You guys are going to talk shit about him. You're going to be like, he's not good enough. I know you're going to do that because you want everybody to be perfect. It's not. But the moment that Licha gets in his groove, it's a wrap. Luke Shaw benches. I would like to see Luke Shaw in that wing back. Experiment. That's the only experimentation that I will allow. Luke Shaw, wing back. Licha, center back with Delict and Mazraoui on the other side. Finished. People with brains doing the attacking and defending. It is the most simple I've ever mathematics in my life. Never. Like, it's so simple. Luke Shaw, left foot, likes to bomb, slowly getting into that 100% fitness. We don't trust him currently at centre back, so it makes sense. Make him the wing back, right? So you put him wing back, and then you just put the butcher there to make sure that anybody that he just eats up. And then you've got Delict, and then you've got Yoro. I need to start seeing him play 90 minutes, unless his injury or whatever it is that causes him, he needs to gain time. But I understand why he keeps getting substituted. I don't know if you do, because some people complain, why is Yoro not playing? Why is Yoro being substituted? He's got an issue, a little injury that if he just, he'll be out for a very long time. So they need to monitor him. So, yeah. Thank you everybody for listening to the Glory Reds podcast. It's your boy, Don Benito. And please don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell just so that you do not miss any of our videos. And tomorrow we will be coming up with the lineup, because baby, it's game day. This week is done. We are approaching football and we are playing our biggest rivalry, Liverpool, at Anfield. Oh, and by the way, apparently Manchester United will be wearing white. And you know what happens when the Red Devils wear white and go to Anfield. We cause all sorts of problems. I'm ready for that one. I'm ready for Salah. I'm ready for Van Dijk. I'm ready for Kunate. I'm ready for everybody. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai. Hey, bring them. Peace.